Hello, my dear ones. It looks like you got us back again. By popular demand,
That's right.
we have Natalie, Jessica, and the old man. So we thought we would kind of play it light and maybe more spiritual, which is always the key, because health is health. I mean, how many times can you say fruit?
Yeah.
How many times can you say the Homo sapiens are fruitarian? And, look it up, look it up.
Yeah.
How many times can you say all that stuff,
Yeah.
But the spiritual side is your survival
Yes.
beyond this world,
That's what Natalie was saying. She's noticing that some people, they got the diet, easy peasy, the herbs, all right, you just point me in the right direction, but the mentality, the emotional aspect of it is where some people struggle.
Yeah. Well, I think one of the big core issues of that is the driving force of them coming to us is pain and suffering.
Yeah.
The normal person wouldn't, at the level that souls are on this plane, wouldn't normally come to us at this point in evolution.
Right.
So basically, you're seeing the advanced souls, are more aware souls, or souls that it's time that come to us, because we do have the spiritual side of this. So it's like it or not, we do have our rabbis and our priests and all these people that listen to us, and I'm really thankful for that.
Yes.
And they get on my case sometimes when I kind of use Jesus as a slur, not meaning to, but
Yeah.
because I used to have Boy Scout badges going to church. My parents said, "You go to church every Sunday." We're not, but you can.
Oh.
So yeah, that's so I think a lot of them are driven to do this because you both have the same problems I've had, compliance.
Yes.
And remember I told you Dr. Jensen said, just give me a good patient. Just give me a good patient. It's the same problem we all have as practitioners. And that is people are so whacked out, some in so much pain, but a lot of them are just never allowed themselves to grow. They're locked in old thought patterns and things like this, emotional patterns and stuff. And if you look around the world, these things are kind of breaking apart. But at the same time, it looks like the negative forces are moving, just controlling more. But then maybe that's just the nature of the thing,
Yeah, and I wonder how much of that is our subconscious too, our own worries and fears. But you said something a few minutes ago. You said they're coming to us because it's time. We have to trust the divine timing.
You do.
Well,
because if we said one thing, it's all karma, right? So people think karma. Well, it's simply you reap what you sow on the Christian side. On the Buddhist side, it's karma. On the physics science side, it's for every action there's an opposite and equal reaction. And we can go right on down the line showing you that pretty much you got to understand. The problem, I think, and that's what makes good creation, is your unawareness.
Yeah.
I mean, how many people can go, in that last lifetime, remember that one?
Oh,
or
yeah.
three lifetimes ago, me and you were, mates or something. Unless you can see the Akashic records, and that is a good one.
Yeah.
They showed mine so fast I couldn't even hardly see them because they're all in a movie. They're like little frames of, and each frame is a lifetime.
Wow.
So, and it's like you can stop and focus in, but then, sometimes you don't want to bring, Sometimes it's better just to keep living in the now, and I've talked about this before, and move on from the now. Why go back?
Right.
Yeah, we've had past life regression folks, and they're not real happy about their experiences.
Well, it's not all. I talked to this one woman. We were talking about prickly pains, and she said, "Oh, that reminds me of something. Hang on a second. This what I was experimented on in the concentration camps." Well, she's not old enough to have been in the concentration camps, but she knew.
Sure. I mean, you see it a lot in India, particularly in these young kids that come and sit 5 years old and play Beethoven. I mean, I think religion, and no offense to any religion, but religion is the chain around most people's neck. And that's why we use the word spirituality, because spirituality is flowing and flexible and growth. When you have religion, everything is conditioned for you,
Yes,
you know,
you have to
and
follow.
you have to believe, and even Christianity cut people's heads off back in the Inquisition days and stuff. So, you know, they're not free like Iran and what they do to their people and their women. I mean, this is a extremely grunt level consciousness.
Yeah.
And these old hardliner religions, these people are just, you know, they're just very unaware beings that have created a ton of karma for themselves. So they'll be in these lower worlds for many, many, many lifetimes.
Yeah.
And it's just, that's the nature of the beast, you know. And I don't know how you, yeah.
You just got to keep going until you get it.
Yes.
Well,
that imprint.
That is a good point because and I keep talking about this, you're the central awareness, right? Not your mind.
Right.
Your mind is something you're using, right?
Yes.
Your emotions is something you're using.
Yeah.
So that means who are you then, right? So that's what the gig is all about, because once you discover who you are, then you find out who God is. So it's like, oh, you know? Exactly. So
Yes.
how do you find out who you really are? And it's just like anything else in life. If you want to see something for what it really is, you have to look from a point of view of complete detachment.
It's the truth.
You can't,
I'm
you,
not-
you can't look
it's
at
so hard to
something
get
with a
there.
preconceived idea and
No.
see it as truth.
Right? Because there's
No,
a belief.
exactly.
Yes.
That's the problem the medical world has. They've been so conditioned to deal with diseases and treatment thinking that the cure is we're gonna go after naturopaths for using the word cure, but we don't cure. We can't use that word because we don't cure.
Yeah.
So how can the medical world use cure when we cure?
Yeah.
So I'm never afraid to use
Sickening.
cure, but I don't cure diseases. See, and we don't cure
And there's
diseases.
no disease.
Right.
Oh yeah, I mean you'll be running around a cattle yard for years. You can't cure diseases because they don't exist.
Well, they're making them up faster than
I
you
know.
can even figure out
Oh.
what they are.
Or they're more complex, or they're
Yeah.
and of course they're playing the genetic card more and more and more because
Oh,
they can't explain it any
yes.
other way.
Because what else is there then to the average human being? Oh, it's my genetics. Oh, shoot, it's just the luck of the draw.
Right. Keep the populace ignorant, and you can control them.
Yes.
That's why I sent your Jason and a couple of the guys here on TV now. Direct TV, when you put it on hold, they have advertisements come up, right?
Oh.
Well, yesterday one came up and it said, if you think you're watching, the Illuminati is watching you. And I like to freaked out.
Yeah.
When
Crawl
you
under
used to
your
mention
skin.
the Illuminati, you were killed.
yeah, you're done.
You were
Oh,
done.
shoot.
Club of Rome and all kind of the same thing. It's a world order.
Yeah,
right.
The globalists, another name for that. The Rothschilds, the Rockefellers, the Warburgs,
right,
all
right.
these kind of people, they own the world, they think. That's part of
didn't
the,
realize it
you know,
was
the
a
vaccine thing and stuff.
You look at Brenda. Are you seeing this on the TV
Yeah.
right now?
We got another warning from YouTube.
I saw that.
yeah.
I saw that in the
Yeah,
group.
another warning on YouTube. I don't have the money, but I'd love to sue YouTube and say, all right, misinformation, prove it. Let's go to
Yeah.
court. You prove how what we're teaching is misinformation, and then I'll take myself off.
Yes.
So,
I don't
but
want to be on your platform.
You know they're not, but you have to have money to sue someone like that.
Oh, yeah. You're up against some big
YouTube,
guns.
stuff like
yeah.
that, because there's no way they can prove we're wrong
Yeah.
and that they were right. Look at
can't.
Fauci already is being.
Oh, yeah.
He's going to kill himself.
Oh,
He can't stand the
Fauci.
embarrassment. No, he's really. His ego is so wrecked and pulled apart. Look at him in the hearing.
this.
He is, yeah, he's done. So
Yeah.
I'd be surprised if he doesn't shoot himself or something.
Yeah.
Because he's disgraced completely. You,
Yeah, but there's
Look at
still
the
a
deaths.
chance.
Look
You
at the-
could
I know.
learn and get it, it's, don't give up.
Yes.
I don't know, something else.
Oh, yeah.
But spirituality, and so religions have a real, to me, a chain around people's neck. If you don't believe, you're not a believer.
Yeah.
Da 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 da. And a lot of times, what you believe is not even true. And I've never wanted to believe in something that wasn't true. Why waste my time?
Yeah.
Right.
Why put something in your mind and you believe that, and suddenly you go, "Whoa, was I stupid?" Or whatever, And so it's like, no. It's time for truth to come out.
Yeah, yeah. I do ask some of my clients that the situation presents, but I find as long as there is a faith in something, that's
Yeah.
enough to get us started.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true though. I don't care what they have faith in.
Right.
Yeah.
But if they want to touch the high spiritual realms and they want to tap into more of who they are, then they've got to grow and let some things go away.
Yes.
And start to look at life from the point of view of observation. We've talked a lot about that,
Yes,
you and
we
I.
have.
And we also on YouTube, the difference between thought and observation. And you can experiment it just as sitting in a chair and start to think of something and then just begin to observe something. So, you know what? Put yourself somewhere where the scenery is just gorgeous. I don't care. Somewhere on the beach or up on a
Yeah.
skyscraper and you're going all around. And then just start to look around. And don't think. Just look around and just feel yourself expanding and becoming what you're looking at.
Yes.
Then start to think. Start thinking of something that you want to do and something, and you lose the view.
Yes,
Such
you're
a great
distracted.
tip. Yeah, that's such a good reminder.
Oh, man.
So this is why J. Krishnamurti was so popular, because he taught people how to stop thinking.
I love it.
And that really was good. He was supposed to be a master for millions of Indians, and he said, "Me?" He said, "I can teach you how to know truth,
Yes.
and that's all you need, man."
Yes,
Yeah, I know.
That's so neat.
Yeah, because you either get it or you don't,
Yeah.
and that's true with spirituality and things like that. You either get it when you don't. But the whole thing is you try to use the mind to get truth, and the mind isn't about truth.
Oh, yeah.
The mind is simply a computer you program. The best AI you ever saw. But it isn't you. It's
Right.
what you're using to create your drama.
Yes.
Right?
You told me the other day you can't use the mind to heal the mind.
Exactly.
And I what?
You,
Yeah.
you can't. The mind is a conditioned instrument. You can't use a conditioned instrument to fix a conditioned state. I mean, it's ridiculous. But that's
But
why
why
you have
can't
to,
we? We can unthink it.
Well,
we can figure out a way
I'll tell you
around
what.
it.
It's great for creation because it continually creates karma.
Oh, yeah.
You're always going to create if you don't know that.
Yes.
Exactly. Yeah.
Keeping it
One life
interesting.
after next. And
Yeah.
so a lot of times with the same souls, if you don't break it. This is why when you have patients or clients that they don't get along with their mates or they don't get along with their husbands or wives, get out. I am one of those guys that says, if you want to keep hanging around misery, then you're going to suffer. Or get your strength up, become a warrior woman or a warrior man, generally a warrior woman, and get out.
Yeah.
You don't need anybody but yourself, and we're here to help anybody that needs it
Yes.
on all levels. So,
Oh,
I was fortunate enough to go through a situation like that in my life where I had to learn it the hard way, but I still learned it. I wish we just loved ourselves at the level we deserve.
how many times?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's like diet and everything else. You just keep working it, baby, because the mind always creeps in. Like I have to write these books and do all these things, and so it takes, I got to be careful not to use my mind too much and use consciousness because I can see more. I can see herbs more, I can see what they're good for, I can see a lot more. If I start thinking,
forget it.
yeah, and
Get
then I'm
lost in
going,
the sauce.
Yeah.
and then it can trap me in it. See, and it's like,
Yes.
you got to be
Yeah.
careful.
Yeah.
Because like I've talked on our videos, every thought you have isn't yours.
I know it. I know.
You have to be real careful. A lot of people have what we call hitchhikers.
How do you know?
Yes, tell
You
us
know
the
what?
things, Robert. How do you know?
You know what? That's a good question. I'll tell you this. I started a company with another guy, and long story short, he had a big reptilian in him. We all saw it. And Brenda saw it.
Yeah.
And when that comes, when she sees something, she sees something. So I can't even remember where I was going
Oh,
with
man.
that.
Yeah.
Oh,
Wow. You're
but,
talking about Bruce.
yeah, I can't remember where I was going. But anyway,
How do we know when there's an entity?
yeah. Oh, okay. So I was in meditation once with him, and I was deep in it. I was kind of way out, and I felt something leave my body, and I was so peed off because I pride myself on knowing,
Yes.
but that's how subtle things are, and it's like that's scary.
Yeah.
You just feel like a
Somebody
pressure
sitting
relieved.
in on me. Yeah. And it's like,
That's so wild.
Yeah, I moved in a house years ago as a young lad with a lot of entities, and so I learned how to protect myself. But this person was sitting there in an entity without me even knowing it, and so
Yeah,
subtle,
I'm sure
you know.
got to. How dare
It's
you?
all when you're talking about the inner world. Most people are listening outwardly, right?
Yeah.
Most people are looking and listening outwardly. Well, the whole world of meditation is turning that attention inwardly. And there's an old saying: you've got to go in to get out.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It's backwards, but it's the
Yeah,
way.
yeah.
Yes.
But if you're too busy looking at the things in this world, what do you expect to see? The things of this world.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're too caught up in it.
Yeah, you're caught up wherever you put your attention. That's the secret.
Yeah.
Your secret is always your attention. Where do you have it? I have it on that good-looking lady over there, or I want that nice Porsche. I've been wanting that Porsche.
Yeah,
Or
yeah.
for me, I wanted an airplane for a lot of years. Used to fly them, so I was like,
Yeah.
and then I realized, no, I don't.
It's boring.
Yeah, no, I don't.
Yeah. There's
Yeah,
always some
boring.
attachment.
Yeah, out of body is more fun. Yeah,
Yes.
forget that plane stuff.
But you can still enjoy humanity a little bit.
You gotta have one foot
the
in.
plane. But letting go of the desire is key, and
Well, there's always plenty of beings wanting to come here, and there should be at least some wanting to get out.
yeah. But you have to work your way out.
Yeah.
You have to awaken out. You know, it's just simply like, oh, I've been playing in. It's like a child. I've always said you can put 2 or 3 kids in Toys R Us, the huge place with
Yeah.
thousands of toys. Give them about a week or 2, and they'll be at the door wanting out.
They're bored.
Bored.
Yeah.
I want out. There's like horses and cows and stuff that
Yeah.
are always eating outside of the fence. The grass is always greener on the outside of the
Yeah.
fence.
Truth. Yes.
That's true. You always want what you can't have. Well, I have to say, it took me a minute to get the spirituality, to get what you meant when you were saying be the observer, or even when you would say, who's the observer? What? I don't even know what observer.
Yeah.
But once you explained it to me with that red bikini on the beach, ever since then, I have, I understand, but I don't want to. I'm not ready to get out of it yet,
Yeah.
despite all of the
It takes
challenges.
practice. I know. But it takes. I used to go to malls, beaches, everywhere else, and walk and watch people and stop my mind when it would come in and make that person's too fat for that bikini.
Yep.
What?
Judgment.
So as soon as that mind comes in, that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because your judgment, the mind is full of all this stuff. And then the emotions come in, and you got judgment, and you got likes and dislikes and everything else. But that's creation.
Yep. Sure.
And if you want to wake up from creation, then you've got to become the observer. Well, you'll disembody. As you expand yourself, you won't be embodied, and you will start traveling from one place to another. And if you're really in the now, you won't travel at all. You will have a whole different experience.
Oh, man.
Wow.
Yeah, that's the one you want to go
That's
for.
where I was going to go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They call it the soul plane in Ekankar.
Yes.
It's Satnam. There's only one other teaching on this planet that recognizes Satnam, and that's the Kirpal Singh or the Radhaswami.
Yeah.
The Radhaswami is a yoga group,
Yeah.
the yoga of light and sound,
Yep.
Shabda Yoga. And that's it. And they recognize Satnam and another world or two in the worlds of beingness. Because from when you break creation and you get into the worlds of the now or beingness where all things are, it's how now, and I've challenged you, how now can you get? Because you can't get to now without never coming back.
Yeah.
You never come back. I mean, that,
Do you just decide not to come back to your physical body?
no, they'll
Oh.
smack you or something. You know?
Oh.
I mean, I was
You're not done yet,
No,
Robert.
no.
I know. I messed you that.
back you go.
Yeah. You're not done.
Yeah.
I have felt like I've been slammed back into my body before, but never reached the astral. Not yet.
Well,
Still
yeah,
trying.
you have. You just because you
I don't
have an
remember.
astral body.
Yeah.
If you have an astral body, how can you not have an astral?
Yes,
See, because you're
true.
too busy looking through the physical eyes.
Yes.
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 And then when you let that go, then the astral world comes in all its colors and beauty. And that's all those people that leave their physical body. You can see them. They go and look at the ghosts and stuff like that. They're just astral beings, man. Walk up to them. These people are scared going in 100 places and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're not afraid.
No.
Yeah, I know
if
it's
you
spiritual.
are, yeah, you're afraid of your own self.
Exactly.
Yeah.
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 I know a spiritual woman who says spirits aren't mean, humans are.
Well,
You know, but
humans
there
are
is-
pretty mean. There's a lot of mean humans. It's sad stuff, you know.
Yeah.
But you've got the negative side of the astral world.
Yeah.
And there's prisons in that world. I've been to them, and there's a lot of. I mean, as beautiful as it is, remember the
See.
opposite.
Yeah.
It's true, yin yang.
Yang.
Same thing in the middle worlds, though, and they're the worlds. I mean, they're the structures in the middle worlds. If you read Paul Twitchell's stuff, are just
Yeah, I love it. Yeah.
Yeah.
mile high structures. I mean, the worlds are just unbelievable bigger.
Yeah.
Sometimes I get overwhelmed with it all when you start to
Yeah.
think about how much more there really is.
But you could never. That's the point. Is creation is the dance, and you will always be dancing if you don't wake up.
Yeah.
And it's one thing to, like in the Circle of Iron, where the gentleman finally woke up, and David Carradine was a master. And once the student woke up, then they danced in the moonlight. You know, it's like, we'll dance to consciousness and to
Yes.
life and that sort of thing. You know.
To being on the same
Yeah.
level.
Mhm. You woke up.
Yeah.
Wow.
I know, finally.
It's fun to wake someone up, though.
Oh.
It is. And you just have to learn how to wake up yourself and help others to wake up. But you have to be willing to do that.
Yes.
You know, you have to not have the fear of the unknown, because you are the unknown, believe it or not. Whenever you get out and into deeper levels, you're only facing yourself, believe it or not. It's just you. Everything strips away. Even all your friends, everything just moves into one.
Yeah.
And that's hard to explain what that is, because there's no form.
Right.
We're so used to thinking of form. God is form, an old man in a chair, or form. And form is the finite world.
Right.
That's duality. Form requires two forces to play. And the two forces come out of the one. Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
Fun
it's
stuff.
so cool.
It's
Yeah.
cool stuff. Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
it
yeah. I mean, you're talking about the Eckmasters, when I first ran across Paul Twitchell, I'm thinking, there's no way this being played out of body with his sisters at age 3. This guy had 4 or 5 books typing at the same time. I mean, this guy has been in every world. It's unreal. His name's Pedar Zaks now. It used to be Paul Twitchell when he had a physical body. But I'm telling you, holy crap, the stuff he brought out. But even when you look at the God Worlds chart and some of these higher worlds of God, I don't know how any individual live self can experience that and get out of that. It's so totality. I don't know how someone like Paul, a being, could experience that in its maintaining an individual self and then coming back and writing about it, because it's beyond. It's beyond anything you could possibly imagine, and that's just Satnam.
Yeah.
And that's just the first world of beingness, and it's like, holy crap. So it's like unreal, but that's that drive you got to have to know the truth, the drive to know who you are, the drive to know the unknown. I always had the drive to want to know the alone state, because that's all there is, right? If there's only one thing that exists and it's totally alone, that means you are totally alone. Yeah, I know.
But that's...
That's going through a doorway that's unbelievable, because then your whole life changes. You can't sleep with anybody anymore. Not have sex, but I mean, you can't. You have to have space. You need that aloneness, because it's your fire. It's your nowness. I can't even describe it.
Wow. And this whole time I thought it was due to snoring.
Damn.
You're part of just a snorer.
Well, I guess if I had ice cream, I'd snore. Oh my God.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah.
Oh,
I don't touch any of that stuff. So really, the spiritual side, I would love to see more of our students and people get on that side a little bit, and a lot of them.
Yeah.
But you got to watch for the traps because they're spiritual traps.
Yes.
You know, and things like that. And so that's what we're here for, to help them through those traps and stuff like that.
How do you know you're in a trap? What does that look like?
Well, I could say there's a certain growth that one moves kind of after they just wake up for the first time a little bit. Not they wake up, but they start to look around a little more. Then they take on the universal love, and then they take on brotherships and brotherhoods, and then you get into Native American lore. I had a radio show for over a year with a Native American.
Neat.
And my gig was, and you're going to laugh at this because we talked to a lot of mystic chiefs and stuff around America. My whole thing is, you're ritualistic. You're too ritualistic.
Okay.
The north, the south, the east, the west, the winds. You know, all of the things that are heavily ritualistic. The problem with that is, it's a chain around their neck.
Okay.
Because you can take peyote and want to have an out-of-body travel, but you can't limit yourself to being heavy. I mean, most of their attention's heavy into the mother,
Okay.
heavy into the earth. There's a lot. Most chiefs were mystic Indians, out-of-bodyers, but they were so ritualistic.
I see.
It's like Catholicism.
Yeah.
Oh my God, they all get going in chants. I mean, heavily ritualistic.
So you would consider religion a spiritual trap?
Religion can be.
Okay.
Big time trap for you,
Yeah.
you know, because if you don't believe, you're not one of the believers.
Right, and then you're outside.
Or who's the
instantly.
people that come around and there's only 120 some that can go to heaven, and they're really they try to sell you they're not the Mormons, but I don't know, they come to your door all the time and then want to come in and talk to you about God.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, Jehovah Witness.
Jehovah Witnesses.
Yeah.
Okay.
Tip of my tongue too. Yes, she got it. Yes.
I bought this 5-bedroom piece of crap house and was remodeling it. And this old friend of mine, he was an out-of-body traveler. He was an old pilot, 80-some years old, treasure hunter.
Neat.
So he said, I'll stay, this was down in Fort Myers. He said, I'm going to live in the house for you and I'll guard it. And I said, okay. So one day these Jehovah Witnesses came up. And he drools for that. And I said, listen, I've got a gentleman I'd like you to meet. About a half hour into it, they're looking at me, begging me to get him out of there. Because he's talking about out-of-body travels and all these different worlds, and these guys are going, oh, we got a fruitcake, man.
Oh my goodness, two very big different belief systems.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
there for
But
sure.
for some people, it's a shoe that fits. Some people are so insecure they need to have something to hold on to.
Yes.
I remember I got a friend of mine out in Texas awake, and he was hitting on this preacher's wife, and he was helping her to open up more and more, but too fast. And I said, you're pulling her crutches out too fast, and now she's getting confused.
Yeah.
You got to know, I've been teaching students for
Yeah.
longer than health, and it's you got to be careful how you don't want to pull someone's crutches out from under too
Yank
much, or
them
they'll
out.
go for years without wandering,
Yeah.
without any stability, and you don't want that.
Right.
No.
About the balance.
Yeah. the
You're believe it or not, all you see around you is your crutches. And what I call them points of identity. So when you get into the now, there is no points of identity. So you have no judgment. You don't know where you are because there's no time. You don't know where you are because there's no trees and no buildings. You don't know where you are because it's consciousness. Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh.
Ooh.
Oh.
A little disorienting, but it
Yeah.
sounds fun.
That's
We're all
happened to
going
me
there.
in
But-
small spurts.
Yes.
Yeah.
It is so powerful of truth. You don't want the form anymore. You want the consciousness because it's you become an unlimited being again. It's just, you get tired of the duality side because it isn't always love and fun and
Right.
stuff. You've got the negative side. Unless you're a being that goes, hey, see you later, negative. Talk to that hand that face isn't listening.
so many humans go, what? Did you really mean that?
Oh, but then it'll
Keep
use
it
your mind to
down.
creep in. Watch this, I'll get them. And then the mind creeps in and gets you.
Yeah, I
And
know,
then the negative
always.
forces go, ha ha ha, I got you.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
won.
Oh, yeah.
I always think of the ego as a villain. I know I shouldn't.
It's the truth.
I shouldn't because it's not. That's just the meaning I've given to it.
Yeah.
But it's
I put mine in the
still-
corner with a dunce hat on.
Yes.
But the truth is, the ego is the id, according to Carl Jung's old lady. So the truth is, that's your individualized self.
Yes.
But in duality, so you've got humility, and then you've got extreme narcissism.
Oh yes.
You know, and so you have to control that. And so anybody that plays with the mind is subjected to extreme narcissism. Look at the medical profession.
Yeah.
You ever want an extremely narcissistic group of people? They think they're, you know what, doesn't stink. They think they can take your kids and take them away from you. They think they can vaccinate your kids with toxic vaccines.
Yeah.
They think they can do anything they want with your kids. They think they can take the boobs off of your children at 12 years old.
Change the
You,
gender.
you guys think that? Or you can put juice about 1.5 to 2 pH in someone's blood system?
Oh,
These
it's
people have
just-
left the planet. These people
Yeah.
are not even stable.
Yeah.
I mean, it's unreal. And I love good surgeons and stuff. I've had them and I love them. But, you know, you've got to, the general practitioner's got to understand when you're chasing rainbows of diseases and you're using toxic pharmaceuticals, not smart. We know now the
Karma.
truth of what causes all man's suffering, and now we all have to lift ourselves up to that understanding.
Yeah.
Humans need to keep lifting themselves up and instead of wallowing in these hog pens like some of them do, you know, and it's
victims.
sad stuff.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh man, look at how much anger's out there. Road rage, and stuff like that.
yes.
If they have a show on it, road rage, and it's like whoa. And then they have customer rage, and
Do you think it's just defensiveness? Hey, I deserve to be heard. You're not going to cut me off. You know, it stems from.
Hurt people hurt people.
Yeah.
Right? Like just like
it
spread
could
the
have all that
mud.
in it. Could have all that in it. If you look at Hollywood, I haven't seen a spiritual movie since Siddhartha, Jonathan Livingston Seagull, some of those
I've
movies.
never even heard of that movie.
I haven't seen
You
the
haven't?
seagull one.
Oh my
But
God!
What Dreams May Come, when you
Oh.
recommended that, I have never cried
I
so
watched
much.
that movie.
It was everybody you need to watch What Dreams May Come. That is such a beautiful movie.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
that-
once in a while, but it's so rare. Everything is Tom Cruise and how fast can I beat you up or jump or how far can I jump off this train and stuff like that. And it's like it's all unreal,
Yeah.
and but it's all killing and hurting other people and stuff like that. And it's like that's what's being bred into the conscious. Remember, the mind is wide open watching TV,
Yeah.
and it's being programmed. Beep, 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 beep.
Just a computer
Yeah.
soaking it up.
Yep. One of the kids at the Columbine shooting, he was shot, and they were wheeling him into an ambulance, and he said, "Oh my God, I didn't think it hurt." Maybe he played too many videos and didn't
What do
feel
you
it.
mean though? If that it kills somebody, you really think that? But it
That's
doesn't
a
hurt.
statement this kid made.
That's
And I heard it as they were wheeling him in. He said, into the ambulance. He said, "I didn't think it would hurt." Oh, man. It was just hollering and screaming. Yeah.
I wonder if there's like hitchhikers on that sort of a young, impressionable mind, like
Yeah,
teenager,
of
not even
course.
developed,
Yeah.
making really intense decisions.
Yep. These our students and the people that follow us and the mothers that are having these incredible babies.
Yes.
That's the future.
Yeah.
These beings coming in through them are going to help save, I think, this because it's so negative
some.
out there. I mean, you've got people now, a huge movement to bring socialism or communism to America. Kids, you have no idea what you don't want.
No, they're only
No.
seeing what
I know.
shiny. Look over
Free
here.
free buses, free food. Right.
Yeah.
Oh,
Look
let
at the
me
state
tell
of the
you.
city, though.
Yeah, yeah. Look at the young people in France. Unemployment's almost 50%. I mean, France is horrible. And you look at a lot of these countries like that.
Yeah.
You wouldn't think of France as socialistic like that. Oh my God! But some of these countries are horrible like that, and it's like, really? Look at the UK starting to come down on their young people and on their people and stuff.
Yeah.
It's like, what's wrong with you guys?
Sense wrong.
Mhm.
Well,
And
even
it's these-
over here.
it's the negative forces controlling the leadership. The leadership buying into that. You know, that's why when we elect people, we ought to look at the spiritual side of these people, not the give me side. That
Yeah.
never works.
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
we're just listening
Yeah.
to what they promise us. We
Yeah.
don't know who they are as people.
Well, let's take yourself, okay? You and Jason are building this health clinic up, and let's say, you know, you guys all working in, this thing got real big, and then, but you can't own it because socialism,
Oh, no,
people,
no, no, no.
it's got to be owned. See, they're even
Everybody
confused at who
gets a
owns
piece.
it. Either the government owns it or the people. Yeah, and it's like, and then,
This mine.
oh, it just goes
Yes.
on and 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 on.
Yeah.
You know.
It snowballs.
Right.
It's,
Yes.
Right.
it's too much. It's too much.
So anyway, when you get your clients and stuff, I always try to hit the spiritual button with them.
Little bit.
But you gotta,
At least.
yeah, I mean, it's like Zen. You
Yes.
gotta Zen them different
Yes.
ways. Use little phrases that helps to open them up.
Yeah.
Because some people just sit there. I give this example only because this is a chiropractor's mom, extremely narcissistic, and she was sitting in front of me, a lot of pain in her knees, and she had arthritis, and I forget what all was going on with her, and she was sitting there, and I felt her, of course, and I'm going, oh God, you know. So I'm talking to her and what she has to do and trying to be nice with her and all that, and so I got it back. Remember, 2 weeks. I used to do it, give them a
Yes.
kit 2 weeks,
Yeah.
get them back and see if they did okay, and then really get them going, right?
Right.
So 2 weeks, got her back in, sat in front of me. She says, "This is not for me. This did not work. I have no changes." I said, "Did you follow the diet as I told you?" "Exactly what you told me, and no changes." So I'm playing around, you know, just kind of flipping, and I said, "You remember when you told me you had that right knee, huh? That right knee, is that still?" "No, I haven't felt that in a few days." About the third thing I went down on the list she had, she looked at me and she said, "You son of a bitch." And I'm going, "That's your attitude, honey."
Yes.
You know, blocks your
It
healing.
is.
Ugh.
Yeah.
I love how you approached it where you said, well, it's not for everybody, but tell me about that.
Yeah,
Yeah, like,
that's-
it's just coming the
yeah.
back way.
Play the game, man.
Yes.
Yeah, because they're lost in their own narcissism. They're lost. They don't realize that.
Yeah.
And you're the way shower.
Yeah.
Let me just show you something. Because I don't care if you wake up or not.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not going to lose sleep on it or
Right.
lock me into it. It's like,
Right,
no.
right.
I worked hard to get out of it, so,
Yeah.
you know,
That's not so
I'll put my arm around you and walk with you.
Yeah.
You're
But
such a
phew,
gem.
watch that hole.
Yeah.
You know,
That's
that
not
hole,
it.
that rabbit hole, man. You know,
Yeah.
there's a lot of them, but that's why we try to help you guys with all these rabbit holes and stuff, especially with the medical world, and I do it on the spiritual side as well. You have to be careful about locking into. I don't even know how to say it because there's different levels to spirituality. There's different levels to masters, and we were talking about that.
Yeah.
The ascended masters, Saint Germain, Jesus,
Yes.
Michael. That's another level. Then you have another level. You have a lot of yoga out there traveling and working with beings. So that's a level. Then you got the
No more,
masters.
no more.
Yeah. And you got those beings that they're. I've studied under all of them. I've never had any thought. The first book I read on Twitchell that night, I was out. They grabbed me and took me out that night. First book.
Wow.
I think it was in my Soul I'm Free or
Yes.
no, Tiger's Fang.
Yes.
Oh my
book.
gosh! I just yanked that out of
Oh,
your.
I knew the guy had
Yeah.
experience because I had some I'd already been out of body traveling. So when I read about Eckhart, the Ancient Science of Soul Travel, I'm going, yeah, because you couldn't find anything about out of body experiences. Though Rosicrucians,
Yes.
you know, they have it, and they're just an old order.
Yeah.
Maybe not like the Masonic, quite involved in life like they are, but they deal with out of body and influencing. You know, that's their negative side, influencing people through mental images.
Oh.
All the membership works together to send positive thoughts to this person or that person. No, you never want to do that. Karma, remember karma?
Yes.
Even though they're positive,
Still
that's
energy.
still energy going out, and you got to have energy coming back. So it's like, you know,
Oh no.
be in the now. Then nothing stays, nothing. Yeah, it's like you're alkaline, nothing stays. Acid, everybody wants to stay home.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm stickier glue, whatever
Yeah,
I say.
exactly.
Whatever I say bounces off me and sticks onto you.
Oh,
We used to say that to
What a
each
great
other.
reminder. It's
Yeah.
so true. Wow. But you never got to meet Paul physically. He had already left his physical body at
Right.
that time, but
Right.
he's still active.
Right.
I believe he's still active.
I just came in as he left.
Same.
And then about a year and a half into Darwin, he passed me to Twitchell. Because they do that. They'll pass you to master. One of my big masters that I've always worked with is Phoebe Quantz.
Yes.
That
Right.
guy-
I've tried to call him
Oh,
so many
you got it.
times.
You got to work.
Katadaki. Come on, guys.
Oh, Katadaki. Oh, yeah. She's a female Eckmaster and strong.
Yeah.
I'll put it that way.
That's putting it nicely.
But Gopal Das, I've never known him much. He looks like, a lot of people think he's Jesus because he's so beautiful and blonde haired and stuff. There's so many Eckmasters at all these different levels. Some of them I was a little intimidated with, but I'm more like a Shamus DeBreeze guy. Shamus DeBreeze I don't think is an Eckmaster, but he was Rumi's master.
Okay.
And Jonathan Rumi was the famous poet. He was a school teacher or a professor or something?
Oh, I don't know.
So Jonathan Rumi was one of those love masters.
Okay.
Right? And so he was so in love with God that he saw everything as God, right? Well, that's what you got to get, right? So one day he walked out of his house and everything was God, the atoms, everything. And it just started whirling and whirling and whirling and bam, out he went. So guess what he created?
The whirling dervishes.
The whirling dervishes. I saw this Catholic lady going through training with the whirling dervishes because she wanted to get in touch with her inner self. And the whole segment on TV was about this Catholic lady hooking up with whirling dervish masters, teaching her how to connect with her true self.
Wow.
I mean, it's just cool stuff, you
Yeah,
know.
even on
Cool.
TV.
Yeah. So Jonathan Rumi was the love, and to show you the differences, love. And so Shamus DeBreeze is, where you would be drinking maybe goat's milk in a bar, he'd come in and order a whiskey.
Okay.
He's just one of those
Yeah.
no shit kind of masters.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, okay, I like that.
Yeah.
I do.
You
I
kind
like
of
this.
remind me of that.
Yeah, because it's like,
Yeah.
it's
You're no
there's
shit.
so much forces. I've had to battle so long. It's like I'm ready. I'm ready for the
Yeah,
battle. You know,
bring
it's
it.
like
I
bring it
remember
on.
you telling me about the white light that you can send. You're pretty powerful, Dr.
We
Morse.
just leave that. Yeah, and you all have it. Everybody has protection, and it. A lot of times it occurs when you least expect it. That sort of thing. But just be aware of your inner workings as well, because these people can have entities sitting right on them. And if you're, as a practitioner, just being in the now, you might be able to tell it. Uh-huh. And then you can challenge them a little bit, and if they have a reptilian, you piss it off, it'll come out at you. Remember?
Yes, but I don't know if I want to do that.
Yeah, you got to be kind of like knowing how to deal with the reps.
Yeah.
These guys, a lot of people think this is all wild stuff. The God worlds are wild, guys. I mean, just think in just the physical realm only, where the physical side of life is, where its chemistry is. There's billions and billions and billions of planets.
Yeah.
No beginning, no end, and the Hubble hasn't even stopped it. I mean,
Yes.
come on, man. And then there's one past the Hubble now. What is that one? It's way the hell out there.
Yeah.
I mean, come on. It's like everywhere. That's just in the physical realm. So whatever's here has to be in the astral realm first. Right? You can't get here. You can't go.
Without.
Can't go consciousness, physical. Hell no! You'd burn this body out and go poof like that. No, you got to step down your power. So you get a mind, you get an ego or self, then you get a mind, an individual mind out of the universal mind, then you get your emotions, and then you get your physical body.
Yeah.
Everything just stepping yourself down a little bit until it's like grunt stuff.
I want that. I want this. Yes.
But it's all about the drama. I mean, if you were the only thing that existed, And I thought about this a lot. If you're the only thing that existed, what would you do?
Oh man.
You would create.
Yeah, you would. You would almost do it without
And you
really
would create.
realizing.
Yeah, you would individualize yourself. You would train yourself to be the creative, what we call the creative dreamer yourself,
Yes.
where you start creating worlds upon worlds in your own worlds. Like the main is, you can become your own creative dreamer. And yeah, read some of Paul Twizzle's books, what he went through. And you can become your own dreamer, you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
And then, but you got to be responsible for all your creations. And it's like,
Yeah.
I mean, this thing is so, you can't. The mind can't.
Can't.
Uh-uh.
At a
Consciousness
certain
is the
point.
only thing. You can only observe. You cannot put it into any kind of definition. Or then
Because
you,
then you're.
yeah, and that's an insult to God anyway. You're going to define the ultimate, the
No.
omnipresent, omniscient, omnipotent. How can you define that?
Yeah.
You can't.
No.
It's an insult.
You have to just surrender to it.
Exactly.
Yes.
Well, that's the key. You just said it.
Yeah.
That's the whole key. Let go. Let go. And I say that to a lot of the females that are fighting bad relationships and stuff, and
Yeah,
also
yeah.
to the men too. Let go. Let go. You've given too much of yourself away, and that person's taking it and playing with it and putting it up. You want someone to take your emotions and yourself like that and play with that like that? Play with you like that? Control you like that? No.
Yeah.
Talk to the hand. The face is not listening. I love you,
Yeah.
but you don't own me.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, that sort of thing.
Yeah. It's empowering when you finally learn the lesson that maybe you were just supposed to leave.
Very empowering. Very empowering, because so many women, and I say this because I'm used to mental health things,
Yeah.
that there's these halfway houses. Every town has them. And there are secret houses that the deputies and stuff can take the women to that's been abused. Most of them go right back.
Yes,
And
because
most
it's
of them go right back.
more comfortable than the fear of
Yeah,
the
they go
unknown.
right back to a beater or an abuser or something like that. And, you know, and I just want to try to empower as many people as we can. Well, the health side of that. So, you know, I'll say we, but, you know, I work with the Eckmasters, and so this health thing, I tried that and kind of left spirituality to the side because I thought, you know, I've been teaching out of body so often, and it's so much, and so many people don't want to even know about
Right,
it. It's like
right.
it's so much work just to get a few people to a talk. It's like, well, I'll try a different way. Let's come in the back door, and everybody
Yeah.
goes, we love it.
And then
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Yes.
we get you healthy. We get you on a fruit diet. You can't stop your growth. It's a natural part. It calms your mind. It calms you down. Proteins make you chatter. They're acidic. You know, even the minor acids can make you chatter. Estrogen, testosterone, you know,
Yes,
get them a
yeah.
little out of bounds. They can make you chatter.
Yeah.
But you get the fruit diet, it gives you that peaceful relaxation. When you learn to listen within instead of always looking outward, look within and listen within. Can you hear the music on all these different levels?
Turn it up, baby.
That baby. How are we doing on time?
Oh, we're doing good. It's
I don't
2:20.
Well, whenever you're.
Okay, 'cause remember, we got
Yeah,
birthday
well.
party.
Yeah, birthday party.
We celebrate everybody around here. I'm telling
Anything
you
we
right
can.
now.
Yeah.
It's Leo season, baby.
It is. Yeah, you almost have to have that drive inside of you that you want to know the mystery behind things,
You do.
you know, and you have to be open to look at that. And there's just different levels. There's all these different levels. There's a lot of spiritual beings that's written books. There's a lot of magazines you can get. I just got signed up on spirituality and health. I've had that one before, but there's a lot of them out there. But be careful, because a lot of them can be spiritual traps. You know,
Yes.
trap you within the lower worlds. We teach consciousness and above, and that's our level.
Yeah.
So if you want to get brotherly love and you get into all these spiritual groups and stuff, just be real careful. Be careful who's getting in, and also when you open yourself up.
Yeah.
Be careful who you open yourself up to. We've had a lot of psychics come to us, a lot of friends who are psychics here, and I look at them and go, no way. No way. You open yourself up, you can have all kinds of beings sit on you.
Yeah, I remember
Oh
saying
yeah,
that
oh
too.
yeah. No. You never open yourself up. You might think you're so great, and yet you can see someone's lives, or you can see these things. Big deal. When you're in the now, you can already see them. It doesn't matter, and then you don't get wrapped up with an entity or something.
Yeah.
Or the other problem is your psychic sitting in on you.
Sure.
Oh yeah, no.
Better not.
Yeah. Be careful. Not everybody's pure here.
Right.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They
Just
might
mind
say,
your
I'm a
intention.
spiritual being, but be careful. Always guard. Be awake.
That's right.
That's when you're in your thoughts that they can move in, because you're totally open. You're involved. You're watching your thoughts, and you're open.
Yeah.
But when you're totally watching,
Sense it.
nobody can get in. Ooh.
Yeah, because you got eyes in the back of your head.
Right, back of your head. Well, I guess we turned this one into a spiritual video.
Yeah, we sure
I'm
did.
sorry, I did most of the talking.
No way.
I didn't mean to.
Oh, I don't
Love
think
to
anybody
hear
out
it.
there is upset
Oh,
about
no,
that.
I didn't mean to, but I love the spiritual
Yeah.
conversations. Like I said, I got out of the woods and I found Ekankar,
Yeah.
and so I joined a group in Sarasota, and they said, "Well, you've had out-of-body experiences. You talk." And I'm going, "Me talk?" Yeah, because we give lectures, right? Introducing Ekankar and that sort of thing. I said, "No, I don't talk. I've been alone."
Yeah.
Talk about introvert.
Yeah.
I mean, so I did anyway, and I wrote my first talk. I'm
Yeah.
shaking. I'm
Like a
shaking
leaf.
reading it.
Yeah. Oh, man.
I thrown up. I mean, I've had all kinds.
Oh.
Oh yeah, thrown up many times before talks, especially when you got thousands.
Oh,
yeah, I'll throw up.
My first consultation, in-person consultation I ever did alone, I'm trying to show him how to take the herbs, and I pull the pipette out, and it's just, I'm like, stop it, stop it. I stuck that thing back in there so bad. I'll get you the handout to show you a 2-dropper. Yeah,
You know
just
what?
one person.
Yeah, people just have to realize we're all together.
Yeah.
We all open our hearts. We're here to help you. If we know something that can help you, we're going to teach you that. If you're open to that, we teach you how to use the herbs. We don't try to teach anything we don't believe in, and we don't try to follow ourselves. And it's fun. It's a fun
Yes.
field to be in. And I've always liked our school because I would love to see each and every one of you become a practitioner. These guys, we could all have so much work we wouldn't be able to stand it. When I first went to Portugal, this was crazy. I got into customs, and I had my cameras, my iris cameras, in these big white cases. So the lady that could speak Portuguese and was from Portugal, her and her husband walked right on through this big customs thing, and then all the doors closed. The sirens went off.
Oh,
These guys
no.
walked up to us with guns. And I'm going, oh shit, we're in trouble now. We're going to jail.
Yeah,
I didn't do anything, right? And so the leader of the pack walks over, and he goes, "What's in those white cases?"
Oh, let me show you.
Yeah, and I said,
Yeah.
that's my camera. I said, I'm from America. I'm a doctor from America. She said, "The doctor from America that cures cancer?" And I said, "I'm Dr. Morse." And he says, open up. It's a doctor from America. Open up. And we're going, what?
They
What?
knew you were coming.
Well,
That's
this
so
was
cool.
this was customs, military.
Yeah.
And he goes, open. And I was like,
Wow.
oh,
Yes.
but I love the Portuguese people. I did a TV show there. I took Jensen after a while. I took him, and we did a TV show. You see it on the wall in there.
Yeah.
But I did a few of them by myself before I got him over there. And the first show I did, were talking about how easy it is to understand what cancer is and how to fix it.
Yeah.
The TV station had 5,000 calls every day for I forget how many months, and I filled the day timer, the naturopath that brought me over there's day timer up for 2 years straight.
Oh my
Yeah,
goodness.
yeah. 250 million viewers.
Oh my
Yeah, it's pretty
Think
cool.
about how many people you reach.
Yeah, it's pretty
Yeah.
cool. But,
oh man.
you know, don't be afraid to try something different. Allopath has no curative value to it. It simply will treat your symptoms. It can't explain to you what causes it. I love, and don't you guys love to explain why you
Yes.
have this symptom? He didn't want to know.
Yes.
No one can explain to him. And when we sit there and say, well, it's this simple. It's this. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
No
That's
one's
too
ever
simple.
said that to me. Yeah, but it's
Yeah.
really, I mean, I've heard that a lot. You know, I thank you so much. No one explained it to me this
Right.
way. Knowing now,
Right.
it helps me process. It really
I'm
is
bad about that.
guiding the mind.
Yes.
That's why I do these videos. I'll explain it so you understand it because the rewards are so great.
Yes.
Right?
Yes,
You don't
they
have to
are.
die of cancer or pain or any of that other stuff. And the rewards are great. You know, and then if you take it a little deeper, and as you begin to clean and it uplifts you, and it cleans your mind and emotions, you just naturally get happier, freer feeling,
Yes.
and then that true divine love comes out. And then you just love everything.
Yeah.
Oh man, I'm happy. I love everything.
State of gratitude.
Right,
Yes.
state of gratitude.
Yeah.
Always, yep.
Thank you, Dr. Morse.
Yeah.
Thank you guys for coming down.
Yeah.
Natalie, Jessica, you guys need to
Thank
make
you.
appointments with these two young ladies, and let them take you on a journey down the road of health. And you never know what that might
I
include.
know.
Ho, 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 ho.
Stops
I love
along
to
the
come
way.
visiting a lot of times. These guys know it. Love you guys.
Beautiful. Thank you.
Bye-bye.